This movie's release was delayed so that Frankenstein and Dracula could firmly put Universal in the gothic horror genre first. Hello my friends and welcome back to the Monster Movie Madhouse. Today we're looking at 1932's Vampire. As always, make sure you give me a follow and like this video so you can learn more about your favorite silver screen monsters. Let's get into it. After the release of The Passion of Joan of Arc, Danish filmmaker Carl Theodor Dreyer was looking at Vampire as his next film to release. But the production company dropped the movie and he had to look outside the studio system. There was also the advent of the talkie, which had thrown the European film industry in disarray. Most film studios across Europe were just not equipped to film talkies, so they actually had to go to England to film them. And that's where Dreyer learned how the technology worked. While there, he worked on a script for Vampire that was largely based off of Carmilla and The Room in the Dragon Volant. The entire film was shot on location, and was actually filmed as a silent film due to the fact that the movie was planned for 3 different languages. Dreyer made sure to keep dialogue to a minimum, and the scenes where there are dialogue, he would have the actors mouth the words so they could be later synced to the right language. Early in production, he also decided to shoot with a piece of gauze in front of the frame to make a fuzzy, washed-out look for the film. As writer Kim Newman described it, Dreyer was making more of an experimental film than he was a horror movie. Now, the movie's release was delayed by 9 months in Germany, as UFA wanted Universal Movies' Dracula and Frankenstein to be released first. They hoped the release of those two would increase the success of Vampire, but it didn't. It was still a huge financial failure. It was actually booed at its premiere in Berlin, and in Vienna, audiences demanded their money back. It got so bad at that screening that a riot broke out. Overall, initial reception was mixed to negative. German critics just hated it, French critics were mixed on it, and overall critics thought it was Dreyer's worst film. But as often is the case, with time, people have warmed up to the movie. In fact, London's Time Out had surveyed a bunch of filmmakers who had worked in the horror film genre and placed Vampire 50th out of 100. Even Tarkovsky named it a masterpiece. So there you go, Vampire. It's really divisive. Have you seen it? What are your thoughts on it? I'd really like to know.